Stupples, Mel Reed, and here is Ju with a 4-shot lead, Karen, for birdie at 1.
And feeling very comfortable before she teed off today, not feeling any pressure at this moment in time.
Week's U.S. Women's Open in L.A., where she was born and raised. This was Chizzy Ey, second at 2.
And just a brutal, tough second hole, but Chizzy making that look super easy.
Kinder today for these players, good scoring conditions.
And Karen, we're at the 5th.
Short hole. And so Aki only going in with 73 yards.
Okay, Cockrell's out there.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. That was just, it's going to be a lob wedge for both of these players.
Playing from the down grain bit of the fairway, so she should be able to get some good action on this one.
Pretty good. Weeks ago in Cincinnati. At the 17th, the cozy 17th, Lynn Grant, 79 yards, Karen.
Yeah, just that, I mean, players have to really think about how they're going to play this and dial it back if they want to play it off the ground or if they want to actually put it on the tee. And it's always a bit of a decision to make, but that's in a good spot for a birdie there for Lynn.
Subin Ju for birdie at 5.
Yeah, this is just outside of 15 feet, back uphill, a little movement left to right.
Karen, that really wobbled.
It did, and that's where you've got to tell yourself just to keep your confidence in your stroke. Don't let these little wobbles affect you, because that's what happens on these greens later in the day.
And she's really known as a birdie machine. She makes a lot of birdies. She's an aggressive player. And so far just hasn't been able to find the bottom of the cup. She also hasn't played the first few holes that well. She kind of warms up from this part of the golf course on.
All weak at the front. Skinny green. Still got to be accurate.
Yeah, good shot.
To that par 3 7th, the only par 3 on the front side, Boutier.
194 yards today. So lots of players going in with hybrids, fairway woods. It's only a few steps right of that flag, but also you need to find a way to reward yourself for hitting your chosen start line, which I believe she did there.
This is Brianna Chacon, the 16th for birdie. Okay, to 4 under par. The rookie from Southern California. That moves her into. All right, Amanda Doherty for birdie at 12.
This is a perfect place to putt from back uphill.
All kinds of confidence now after that showing in Cincinnati. And up at the 7th, this is the par putt for Boutier.
Yeah, left herself a bit of a tester. Back uphill.
First drop shot for Celine today.
And that's what gets in your head. If you miss the green, you know that you're under pressure to hit a really good chip, because anything over a 3-footer here is.
This is Korea's Jiwon Jian. Played collegiately in the United States. This for birdie to go to 5 under. Could be a career best for Jiwon. Over at the 16th. Remember, Gianna Clement went over the green with her second. This for bogey. And that is her second. 6 on the back 9. And up at the 8th, this is Lauren Walsh. Just to get a little closer. She goes into the tie for 4th and bounces back from the bogey.
It's all about speed.
I must say, she's looking quite comfortable.
She seemed it before the round. Had a visit with her and her dad.
She seems very calm. Demeanor is looking good, I must say.
The inconsistency she's got to putt through, so who knows what the ball will do initially, but overall left to right. You know, it's always going to be a tough to make a birdie, but an easy par, and that's what you want on this hole.
And a little bit of course management as well. I do feel like that's an area in her game that she could definitely improve on. She just sometimes makes a few silly mistakes. But my word, she's such a fun player to watch and a fantastic girl as well. I enjoy Lynn's company whenever I'm in it. Everything will kind of kick it to the right, and it kind of kicks off that front bunker as well if you don't quite fly it in, carry it long enough.
Amanda Doherty putting the pressure on. 5 under par today, 6 under for the tournament. Here's her second at 13.
This hole location's on the right today. Easier hole location. What I did notice about her game from following her in Cincinnati.
Leticia Beck, the overnight leader Friday after a career low 63, and just trying to hang in now and play strong coming down the stretch. With shots like that. Chizzy at 7 for birdie.
Should be a little bit downhill from this part of the green.
Good crowds out all week, as they always are here.
It's funny, if you're walking around and out and about in this area,
Yeah.
you hear people that are talking about coming to the event and just making sure that they come in here. Like I was at a breakfast place this morning.
And Celine Boutier has this to get within 2. Look out. Boutier. And here's Lynn Grant for birdie at 18. That kind of a week for Lynn. Couldn't get the putter to cooperate. Finishes under par. This was Subin Ju, second at 7.
Uphill lie. There's a little bit of damaged portion of the green she needs to clear.
Looks steady, Karen. And up at the 8th, just an inch or 2 away from the red line, Chizzy EY.
Yeah, she's played very aggressive off the tee. Got it way down there.
Seems like every year we see someone find that penalty area. And now Aki for her par. Afternoon on the Poana. You never take them for granted.
They've just got a new head coach at Alabama for
Yes,
the women's golf team. I know Lydia Gum. Her married name I'm forgetting just at this moment, but she's going to leave Houston, go there, played her college golf at Florida State.
L'Espria.
That's right. Thank you. Saving me.
Meanwhile, up the 11th, a Stroop par. This is an eagle putt for Gianna Clement. And she was threatening to finish in the top 10 and get a spot at the Meyer LPGA Classic next month. She'll settle for a tap-in birdie. Good chance we'll see Gianna next year on the LPGA Tour. She's 25th on the Epson Tour money list. Race for the card, as they call it. Points list. Par 5 9th, Boutier.
Got to move to the right from this part of the green.
That's going to be a tap-in birdie. She'll get to 7 with Ju again in trouble. Playing with Gianna Clement is Brianna Chacon, the rookie. And this for birdie. That is easily her best finish. Couple of cuts made for Brianna. Wow.
That was the right idea.
Yeah, this pin's all the way back on that back tier. Not much room up there. got to pitch it about pin high, otherwise it'll spin all the way back.
From where she was.
It was just, I think, just lack of experience with the chip.
At 15, this is Polly Mack, big hitting German. A lot of head covers coming off at 15, not for Polly.
No, and you can see how much of a help that is.
McGettigan's for you is the happiest place
That's
on
true.
earth. We know that.
That is, you're spot on though, man.
Izzy Gabsa from Germany. She lost her card a couple of years ago, dealing with a severe illness. Yep, and there you go. A 4-shot lead.
And there will be a big leaderboard around this green, so she'll know where she stands if she's paying attention.
Big moment for Subin Ju. Just turned 22 years old earlier this week and trying to not just win for the first time, but get that spot. The U.S. Women's Open at Riviera. Apachaya Yubon, interesting story. She's 2 off the lead. She lost a stroke, penalized 1 shot for slow play yesterday. And here at the 14th, she's going to have that to get to 7 under. She could use that shot right about now.
A talking point for many years, and yeah, they're starting to scare the players a little bit, which I enjoy seeing.
Says the lightning fast player. Here's Polly Mack at 17. Can you throw it on the green from there, Karen?
I think with Polly's strength, I think she could potentially do it. There's not many players that could, but I think she could.
This for birdie at 14.
Difficult hole, this 14th. Would have been only the 7th birdie of the day there.
LPGA penalized Jin-Hee Im in contention on a Saturday in L.A. last month.
Clean
Part of the
uphill
11th.
lie. Clean uphill lie, Grant.
I mean, the EYs from all over the Bay course. At the 14th, still time for Lauren Walsh to rally. 2 back. Oh, nearly tied the lead with that 1 swing. At the 15th, Apachaya Yubon for birdie. And now she trails only by that 1 shot. She was penalized for slow play yesterday.
And some other plant life she needs to clear. It's a pitching wedge. Yeah, that was well done. Really, so hard to.
Remains tied with Celine Boutier, who has missed the fairway at 14. Here's her second. You mentioned that whole location accessible from over here.
That's the problem, though. It does run off towards the back of that green there, but she would take that. That was a pretty decent shot from Celine.
All right, Polly Mack. This for Eagle at the 18th.
How good is that touch there?
She was up there second on the leaderboard after round 1 and still having a nice week, Karen.
She is, and I think it's always good to come back.
Wow. Celine Boutier with a long birdie at the 14th, and she's back to 9 under.
A little bit of a bounce. Doesn't matter.
Karen, how about the save at 13? You know, we remember the birdies, but some of those pars are just as important.
Well, I mean, she's looking awfully strong, isn't she?
That divides the upper left half of the green and the lower right part of the screen. Woo! Looked like a pretty good swing and line. Wow, that was pretty much right at it.
It's amazing how many players that do win say the hard work paid off. Oh, that was just not even very committed. Just,
Yeah, I feel she's having a little bit of early peaks the last few holes. She's just stay in the putt a little bit longer.
Somi Lee for birdie at the 14th. Well, you never know. Moves her to 5 under. And out back to 17th. So you go from long par 3 to 79-yarder, Lauren Walsh.
Okay.
Somi Lee at 15. This is where, not far from where Celine got it up and down. Par.
Oh.
How about birdie?
Wow.
For a round of 66 on this par 71. And it could well be her second place finish of the month of May. Second to Nelly in Mexico. Maybe second to another major champion today. We'll see. With par to stay 3 back with 3 to go. 17, Chizzy. Somi Lee at 17. Looks like the thicker cut, Karen.
Yeah, there's a few players ended up overclubbing a bit here on the 17th. Doesn't seem to be too bad a spot to leave it.
Okay, so 5 under par. At the moment, she's tied for 7th. Certainly Solheim Cup. Lauren Walsh following in her footsteps. And breaks out of that big tie at 6 under.
Yeah, huge week for Lauren Walsh. She's only made 3 cuts this season. Best finish was 61st.
Beautifully executed. So that shows she's in pretty good command of her nerves.
And that's good. Door is just barely ajar. But it looks good for Celine Boutier. She is in at 9 under. And it's going to take something special for her to be caught. And the two Duke Blue Devils having a day together. The national champs. Aki's pretty close. Here's Su Bin-ju. She has an ace in her LPGA career. She could use another here. Short hole, Karen, but not a lot have gotten it close today. Inner Karen Stuckles here. Needs to hole it. Tracer tells the story.
Landed very soft, didn't it?
Well, the math is not working for Su Bin unless she makes this. For birdie, well...
You think she was due, though? I mean, it hasn't been easy going for her on this back 9.
That putt breaks a lot. And you can't really be aggressive with it either. It can get away from you.
Needed to go a little bit lower. And now Somi Lee for her birdie. He's going to get a share of 4th. Somi went to Riviera last month when the tour was in Los Angeles. She got a sneak peek. Well, it's going to be a round of 2 over par 73. Her dad, Perry, was a competitive bowler. That's a game of perfect. He's had 3 perfect games. Passed just a few weeks ago after a lengthy battle with cancer. A short tradition. Always a delight for us to attend. Hockey finishes with a par.